3 off. We're not betting that in low jack middle position here. Again, queen 3, we would have 2 pair here, but it's never good. It's never good, chat. Um, can't play with hindsight. You can't play looking at the board going, well, I would have had. And I could have played that guy, but it wouldn't have. The likelihood of it going bad is Jack 8. We're gonna fold that. That's another just no thank you. This is a hyper tournament, so it goes really fast. We have 1,188 people that started in the tournament. We're already down to 1,142 because a lot of people just come in and they go all in on their first hand, just hoping to immediately double up because it's a hyper tournament and you kind of have to. You have to hit your all-ins in this fast of a tournament. Have to play a little looser, which I'm bad at. I will say that. I am very bad at playing loose. I am very bad at opening my hand ranges up without going too loose and becoming a maniac. Which is why I want to play in more normal tournaments so I can figure out what my push. Not under the gun. I can't do 4-5 off under the gun. I just can't. Like there's a thing in my brain that says if you do this, there's an angel of the Lord that's going to come down and slap you. That's specially designated to come slap people that do shit like this. Yes, I believe, chat. I believe in a poker angel. That's what I just. I believe in a poker angel that protects the sanctity of poker and slaps people completely retarded shit. Um, that would be the greatest thing ever. 9-3 off. We have to fold this. Hopefully somebody bets, so I don't have to try to. Yay! Somebody betted. Betted. Good job, jackass. Somebody bet, so we don't have to even sorta kinda try to make sure we get rid of these. They just limp around and then check. Check their way out of it. Because if I had to go to the flop with 9-3 offsuit and then like show people that, be like, look, I have 9-3 offsuit, and you assholes wouldn't bet, so I'm at the river with it. That's super great. I would be, I would be both annoyed and sad. Like, why did you do this? What do we got? Aces split. How did Ace Jack split? What was? I don't know. Wow! Yay! Chat, we have kings. Chat, we have kingities. We can do some shit. We have kingities from the small blind. This is so good. This is so good, chat. We have kingities from the small blind. We definitely want. Let's go up to 10 big blinds. We haven't played a hand here. We got a player. We got 10 big blinds. We really want to push and max punish him. If he's got pocket queens, we're butt fucked, but we don't care anything else. Pocket queens, pocket aces. We're just going to go all in here, put him at a decision for it. We're either going to double up or we're going to donk the fuck out of this tournament right here. We doubled up. We kicked somebody out right off the bat. That, chat, is a great. That was great. That was. I have never had a hand I could even play before level 5 before, and all of them were marginal. We got Kiggities and took it all the way to stacking someone. And that's great. That feels amazing, chat. That's exactly what you want early in a tournament like this, as fast as this tournament is. You need to, like, just go in and in the first 10 hands, stack somebody. That's what you have to do. You have to play aggressively. You have to play a little looser. Although, we were going to play Kiggities no matter where we were. We were going to play the Cowboys no matter where we were. I would love to actually. Can I have a hand, please? I've been said waiting for the next hand all the way to the last hand, and now okay. So, Eaton Beaver, lovely name there. Wow, guys, from the heights to the depths, we go from Cowboys to Seven Deuce. It's like here, the poker gods were like, and then they were like, bitch. Now we're gonna give you fucking shit cards for the rest of fucking eternity. Because we gave you like a monster early on, and now you're gonna have to just ride that out and try to thin value, and you're so bad at thin valuing. Queen 6 suited, middle position. It's fucking horrible, especially somebody going all in before us. So we're discuss that. And I really do think that I'm going to come down to thin value here. And I'm so bad at getting thin value. I either overplay my hand and dump to a better hand. Rivered the fuck out of that. That has to be a complete and total cool. I would go home and once again cry into my cock-shaped pillow. That was a brutal bet. I'm gonna say that was an amazingly brutal cooler. He had equity all the way up until damn river, and then the river comes and it's just a complete dick in the ass, and that's the kind of thing that's gonna make me flip tables right there. Um, like if he had had a 5 and it flipped quad 5s, I would be less mad than what just happened. Like, honestly, 100% I would be less mad than what just happened. From Under the Gun, like a genius, we're going to play 4-6. That is the problem with me doing that whole, hey, we're going to play this, wait, what position am I in? We do shit like that. We got a huge break here because we have an open-ended straight draw. We can play that. Who's in these 5? It's 5-handed. So we want to bet strong and try to push a couple of these people out. We already have 2 checks, so we're gonna bet. Oh no, fuck no, we're not betting 50% of the pot. We're gonna bet 14. We're gonna bet a little bit over the pot. Basically rep the flush, but we don't have the flush, and then he just goes all in. He just donks. All in. Fuck it. He's got the flush. 100% every time here, he's got the flush. Even if we make our straight, we're completely fucked. So we don't go into eat on beef. He was in a better position. We were coming out of position and from behind. And he just donked all into us. And we can't be like, you don't have it, because we haven't seen how he bet. He just base bet what we raised on turn. And I don't think we raised. So, yeah, that was not the sharpest play, probably. That was probably a really bad play on my part. I think checking it around may have been a better idea, but we had an open-ended straight draw, and it was really hard for me. We had an open-ended straight draw, and it's really hard for me to check that. Hoping that other people aren't just going to be like, "Oh yeah, no, yeah, you don't have anything." Um, he's got functional brain damage. Um, I was hoping that people would be like, "Okay, I don't have the king of clubs, so maybe he has the king of clubs," and be just at least moderately worried about maybe the way that cards work. We check, we have a pair, they check, we have a pair of eights, so fuck it, we'll bet, like a baby pot here, betting basically nothing. Um, it's like a thin value, like, if we get raised here, we'll just call. He probably has an 8 with a bet. No, he thinks I'm an idiot. All right, great, cool. Love it. I love it. He raised me because he thinks I'm a fucking moron. We have pocket jacks. We are not happy about it. We have pocket jacks in the and we can't limp it. Fuck. God damn it, I hate pocket jacks. Because we can't limp it here, and we can't fold it. Um, which means we have to raise it. Unless like Bus or Jarius go all in, I guess we can fold it. But otherwise, we're gonna have to raise it to like 3 times big blinds. Okay, he raised. Can we call under? Fucking call under that. Fuck. I hate this. Fucking hate this spot. And he just goes all in and have to call it and fucking fuck ourselves ass. Risk 17.52 big blinds. Oh, okay. He's a moron. All right, great. Go us. Woo! Okay, so he's an idiot. He was like all in on Jack 7 and we have Jacks. So he's an idiot. Great. Hey, Club WPT Gold, can you feed me more idiots, please? I need more idiots. We're at 85 of 1257 currently. So we're doing good. If we keep playing like this and keep catching hands like this, then we can definitely place in the money. We just have to stay locked in, play well, stay focused, and we can definitely get the money. We have been running ahead this whole tournament. I would love in this tournament even a baby bit in the money. So that would be super exciting. I would really enjoy that. I have never even come like slightly close to being in the money in this tournament. I have. This would be. And look, we would have had a. We would have had a straight with the 3-5, guys. Again, you cannot be results oriented. Yes, we 100% would have had a straight. We would have rivered the straight, and we would have just donked all over these people. But you cannot be results oriented. Don't bet like what was that 3-deuce offsuit on the button. Even on the button, you don't bet that. Like you don't. You know. Like you have to be effectively. If this guy goes over the top of that 4 bigs, we'll call the 4 bigs. Aren't going. If he went over the top of the 4 in front of us, we play that. That is not a bad flop for our range since we're cut off. I can't. Well, okay, well, I was about to say I can't see 8 for 10 betting, but apparently he's an insane person. So we're gonna put in 4 bigs. Um, we probably should have bet higher than that, chat. Now that we think of it, because he's gonna beat us with a pair of 8s. Yeah, and this guy just goes all in. Probably has the straight. We'll let him have it. Good for him. Uh, Ace 7. Another hand that we're not super duper thrilled about. Or low jack. So we play it? No, we're hijack. We can play it. But we're not gonna. We're gonna 3-bet. And he's gonna come back over the top because fucking psychopath. Oh, okay. And that is another trash flop. Let's see if win. No. We're going to bet 9 big blind. Oh, I didn't realize that was his whole stack. Like, I didn't realize. I can't take a check here. Um, I guess we're going in for 10 big blinds. Which is a significantly larger portion of his stack than it is mine. So we represented the king on the flop, and then we continued the king on the turn, and he had to get out because he didn't have a king. That's how you do. Huh. So we will limp in here with pocket threes. I shouldn't, but my stack is sizable enough that I can really build it as a weapon. I'm big stack at the table. We get a raise from Eat on Beaver. I think I'm gonna fold. I don't think I was fine with limping in and paying one more big blind is not a big of an issue, but it's the representation of from the big blind he's raising. Okay, and then he checks. He should have c-bet there. If he was going to raise from the big blind, he needed to c-bet there and then c right there. That's basically putting him at a decision for all. Even though he's over that, if he goes in, he's fucked. So he basically has to either fold or king deuce off. We're going to still 87. We're still okay. We're 87 out of 1056. We're up to level 10. About to go to level 11. Lines are under 600. This guy needed to go. This guy needed to just go all in. If he was gonna raise, he just that was dumbass and a half measure. Like he needed to go all in. He goes all in. Why did you not just go all in with aces? What the fuck, man? Whatever. Because he was on the button. He only had 2 bets behind him, so there was no reason not to go. You're not scaring anybody off on the button, dude. Small blind and big blind are already in for something, so you got something from. You got the blinds already. So the fuck did you not just go all in? Because it's these people back here you got to worry about. And when he donked into you anyway, this guy folded anyway. So you can't even guarantee this guy would have paid off half your big blind or half your stack. Like that was you have fucking aces. It's literally the best pre-flop hand you have. So even if everybody folds to you, no one gives a fuck because you won. Good job. Um, just go all in. There's no You don't check there. Check there. You're short stacked. Oh well, actually he's short. Melanicius should be playing. Like he should be in this, and he's not. He's just really passively checking. He's monkey in the middle, but he should be in this. He should have been representing a flush draw from the beginning. And representing uh Ace Jack versus Ace Nine. He should have been representing a flush draw from the beginning and pushing people out, making people think that he needed to be more aggressive or not be monkey in the middle. Either way. Am I covering that all in with Ace Deuce suited? I think I am. Like I really, really think I am. Even if he has aces, Ace Deuce suited, a good hand. Position taking down full, taking down straights, taking down flushes. Why did you not just in fucking side? We're gonna bet what is 50% is most of Homeboy's stack. Put him at a decision. We're gonna put him at a Jack 7. We have and we take it down again. Great. Great guys. We are doing this is the hands down the best tournament we played in. We're doing the best we have. It's kind of nuts. I'm really excited about it. I don't sound excited, but if I get excited, I have to walk away, and I can't afford to walk away in a hyper tournament. Um, so I'm trying to keep it even keel here at 33 of 876. So we're under 1,000, chat. We started with almost 2,000, and we're 33. Placed 33 out of that. If we can hold, we're in the money, but we're not going to be able to hold against 800 people. We have to knit the whole way up, and then lines are going to eat us up. Still going to have to get good hands. Pocket tens is a great pocket tens in the cutoff is a great hand. We're going to re-raise under the gun raise. I don't like re-raising the under the gun raise because an under the gun raise is signaling a very strong hand. What does the rest of the stacks at the table look like? She's got 20 behind. The rest of the stacks at the table are really low, so I can put out like 10 big blinds and push them out almost certainly. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put in and we're going to put in 10 big blinds and 10 big blinds on the We're going to put in 10 big blinds and do our best to cut out, go heads up with stroker ace, and then try to wield our stack as a weapon, and the fact that she hasn't played with us. They, he, them, whatever. They have a female, and see, they're really in the tank with this. They're going to go all in. Do we call? For basically our tournament life. I think we do. We had King 4, and that is a great flop for us. Okay, so no king. We rip another stack right before the break. That's huge. We are at 3 of 790, chat. That is gigantic. We're up heaps and heaps in this tournament. May go the whole way, chat. May go the whole way. This may be the first tournament we make in the money. What's bottom in the money? Bottom in the money. Right here. Bottom in the. I know I looked before and it was like 2 chips. Now we've got more people. It is 500 places, 681 681, chat. There's 790 left. We're 110 people away from being in the money, and we are ranked 3 out of 790. Everybody on this table, if we stay on this table after break, everybody on this table is stacked way under us. We're up heaps and heaps and heaps. We can bully out the rest of this table, take their stacks. We play good, we play strong, chat. I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna put up my graphic for 4 minutes, and I'm gonna walk away. You guys can chill. I'm gonna put up my graphic. I'm gonna mute the mic. I'm gonna go run around in a circle and burn off some energy. I'm gonna go be excited in the other room where I'm not in front of the game. Yeah, if we just keep our shit together after this break, chat, we're gonna be in the money, and it's gonna be the first event I've broken the money, and it's gonna be huge. So let's keep our shit together. Let's keep it. You guys, love you guys. You guys hang out for a minute, and I'm gonna go breathe and scream into a paper bag and bang my head against the wall. I got 3 minutes. Chat, you hang out. I love you. I'll cut this out of the video, but thank you guys so much for staying. Cross your fingers. Okay, chat. We come back to King 8 off. Um, still up heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps. We're king 8 off in the low jack here. So we're going to raise. We get a disturbingly fast call from Rainy Days. And an all-in from Bizzo. I don't think we're going to cover the 3 big blinds. I don't know what he has, but it doesn't really matter. We would have made it. We would have. Oh, no, we wouldn't have. Aha, see? We would not have made it. We would have dumped everything to Rainy Days, which is perfect. I made the right call there. Let's not see somebody come to the table with 40, 50, 6-9. Not only 6-9, but 6. Fuck. All right, so we got somebody at the table with 34 big blinds. We're at 48 big blinds, so we're still covering them. We've gone down to 5 of 763. We're still not quite in the money yet, chat. That is gorgeous. We're going to definitely take that, and we're going to bet 75% of the pot. We're only playing against one person, and they're like, take it down. We had a backdoor straight draw. We had a straight up flush draw. We have a 7 suited now. So we're going to be in this pot as well. We'll go ahead and 4 big blind this one as well. That's the nice thing here is that you really can just use your stack to punish people. Now, she went all in. I'm probably going to have to use my time bank here because I don't know what I wanted. All in here has to mean aces, kings, right? Doesn't have to mean, right? Put in the call. You had king 9. We have ace 7. If nothing, haha, son of a bitch. I was gonna say if nothing pairs and then she rivers the king. Son of a bitch. That was just now we cannot go on tilt here, chat. We cannot go on tilt here. We gotta stay strong. Ace queen is a decent hand to play, even under the gun. You pick it up. It's not a great hand to play under the gun. I probably, if I would have been sinking, I probably would not have played it under the gun. Be 100%. I snapped off a raise. I think my brain is my instincts are acting before my brain. So she's gonna raise. This is the first hand we've seen her play. So she's clearly got some tightness in her. I don't think we're gonna call. Yeah, and no one's gonna call. She's gonna pick up the pot. Tournament's now hand for hand. That means we're in the money, chat. Almost. We are 3 positions away from in the money, chat. And we have people at our table like this 1-7 over here who's sitting out and waiting for big blinds to eat her up, waiting for the blinds to eat her up. We have this 2-6 over here. We have 6-8. We have 4. We have 3-5. There's no way we're not going to be in the money here. So we'll make in the money right here. We'll make it the money. I hate the fact, I'm sorry, but if tournament's hand for hand, we really should stop the timer on level while we're waiting on other hands to finish. That's kind of shitty. So we're just going to keep, basically it means that every hand is going to be a level because there's no way that all of the tables, how many tables do we have? If there's 684 of us, we have about 20 tables. How many tables? Oh, my math sucks. Okay, yeah, my math sucks a lot. We have 169 nice tables. So there's no way 169 people are going to finish up in 2 minutes, which is the pace of the blinds. The blinds go up every 2 minutes. There's no way that everybody's gonna King Jack. Cool, cool, cool. King Jack in the small blind. We're gonna see a lot of all ins here. We're not worried about it. We're gonna call anything lower than like a five. All in. Like if she goes all in, we're not calling her. But anything lower than a five, we're 100% calling here. We'll call his 2-6 all in. She should just call, but see what she does. We're gonna check to her because she's actually shown to be a relatively strong player. She checks, so we're gonna bet. Try to push her out. I don't think she's gonna get pushed out here. I think she's gonna get up. See, yep, she put up. But we made our flush, so we give precisely 0 fucks about what she does. We're putting all in. We'll let her fold. We should have checked to her, to be fair. We should have checked to her and let her donk into us like an asshole. We're now officially in the money chat. 5-7, we're going to fold this. We're now officially in the money chat. We are officially in the money, and we are currently ranked 12 out of 606. Go me, made the money. Proud of me. Well done, me. I would love to make enough money to play cash games. You need 5 chips to play cash games. So where do I need to end up at to get more than 5 chips? I need to end up at 16, 17. So we have a long way to go before we're where I want to end up as a minimum here. Like I said, I want to end up with at least 5 chips so I can go play cash games, because cash games I can sit down, I can relax, I can breathe, and I can slowly but surely accumulate a bankroll. If we get lower than that, am I going to be mad? No, no, not at all. Uh, Double up, then 8. Uh, I think their betting okay, here betting 10-8's horrible, but I think their betting 10-8 is perfectly acceptable. 10-8 off. It's not a great hand, but it has a lot of range. It has a lot of connectors. You can do a lot with it. It can catch a 9. It can catch Jack 9. Into an open-ended straight draw. It can catch 2 pair like it did there. It can even on a low enough board catch top pair. And you don't have anyone. Wow, like nobody even fought the big blind. You don't have anyone 8-9 suited. That's not bad. What are the stacks like? Everything's behind, so we're gonna play 8-9 suit. We'll cover that all in. Again, rainy days can't play against us, so the only person we're really too worried about at this table is Kalito, who does make a call. But we flop what is essentially a straight flush, so we're just gonna ship it all in, guys. We have a pair. We have the flush draw from hell. We're just gonna ship it all in. Nobody beats us here. We have a pair of 9s over her pair of 7s. He has a pair of queens, so he does take his little side pot. Oh wait, no he doesn't. He fucked off. We just stacked 2 people. Chat, I wasn't paying it. The fuck? How did I win that? Hold on. I'm fucking confused, chat. How the fuck did I win that? I didn't make a straight. I had 2 pair. Okay. I had 2 pair. I had the 9 and the 8. Yeah. So we paired the 9. So his queen was no, and her 7s were, and shit. sometimes, especially with hyper tournaments, this game moves too fast for me. Like I can't. Like there have been several times I've been watching Sethi or playing myself, and I can't keep track of who just won. Like I'm literally like I don't know what the fuck happened. Um, we're now fourth place of 482 guys. We are dominating right now. Definitely gonna call this all in. Uh, we don't want Kalita to go to go in. If anybody else goes in, we're fine playing. We don't want Kalita to go in here. She does. So we're gonna have to actually make a hand and force her out. Let's check raise. I would love to check raise big here, and we have an open-ended straight draw. So we're just gonna bet the pot. Just gonna bet the pot, just her stack, and dump her out because we have an open-ended straight draw. I don't think she's gonna call here. She does. We still have a solid hand. He has king ace, so he just takes the main pot, but we get the side pot, which is actually bigger, I think. I think the side pot there was bigger. What was the side pot? No, I actually lost. I did lose cash to him. Not a lot, but we're gonna fold the 3-2 suited here, under the gun. We're now 10th of 415 chat. We said we want to be really high. So we have to get under 20 to get to where I want to get. We have to be under 20 to get to where I want to, guys. So don't get too excited. We actually have to be minimum of 17, guys. Above 415 is amazing. Like I said, I'm super excited. I'm not going to get mad if we from here on out. If we knock out, I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to be upset. We did really well. A7, and she made her ace, but she ended up going down to two pair. The fuck? I don't. I'm gonna fold. Please, somebody bet so I don't have to play king three. Please, anybody? Anybody? Butt nugget? Would you like to bet? If butt nugget bets, we don't actually fold. Um, would anybody like to bet? Anybody? Please don't make me play king three. I will give you a big blind if you don't make me play king three. I'll give you two big blinds if you don't make me play king three. Please don't make me play king three. Fuck. I'm gonna play king because there's no way I'm folding to even if the small blind went over me. There's no way I'm folding. 0% chance that shit's happening. So we're going to bet three big blinds on this pair of fucking three. He's gonna go all in. There's no way we're not folding there, so we under him now, but that's fine. We're still 28th of 338. We have pocket nines now in the small blind, so we're disguised, and it's a good hand to spin with. If we get limp to, or two bet, two big blinds here. If we get two big blinds, I think we're gonna over. Okay. I think we're gonna three bet here, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Everyone's lost their entire goddamn mind. One of them has to have aces, right? Yeah, so we're gonna three bet here. We're gonna raise. Really four bet because she three bet, and then now he's on, and everybody. So it's just insane amounts of all in. We landed our set. Nobody else has an opportunity to get a set. So we're gonna take down the whole change. Nope, she got a straight. And we're now down to 32 of 303. She had a straight. I didn't see that. I guess that's what she was going all in on. So we actually did pick up there. But but she picked up most of it. So she's definitely stacked over us. We're going to fold here. Check. Um, she had 8-7 off and she picked up a straight. Like that's. I don't know why the hell she went all in on 8-7 off. It's a strange ass thing to do. Nobody has a bunch of big blinds. We are overstacked. Fold. Why the hell am I? Why are you timing me down? I told you to fold. Um, bitch. I told you to fold. Uh, call, ace three, ace three. That's the funniest thing on the face. I love when that happens. I shouldn't love when it happens. It's horrible for me, but it's funny too. We're at 53 of 271. We're getting there, chat. We have a lot of ways to fight back from because we're 53. So we need a stack. We need to stack someone right now. 100%. We need to stack somebody. We have gotten where we're basically running even. Yes, there are a ton of shorter stacks than us. We're at 61 of 254. If we want to get back up into the numbers that we want to be, we have to stack someone now. And that's going to be a problem because it's going to make us play. We're going to want to play looser. So we have to make sure that even though, yes, we're losing to the blinds all day, all the time, we cannot just go in dick swinging and hope that we make it. Hope that we get there. Jack 10, that's a hand. Jack 10 suited is a hand that can take down a pot. I think we're just going all in. Yeah, I think we're just going all in. I think we're going to ship it. I don't think that changes. I think we call his all in. If we lose our tournament life here, chat, we lose our tournament life. Although we won't. We'll actually get part of a big blind back. We got a 10. We got a straight draw. Please no ace. That's us, right? That's us. All right. That's great. We just stacked 2 people, chat. That's great. We're in 10th place of 220, chat. That was a good hand. We needed that a lot to stay alive in this tournament, and we got it. Like I said, we really want to be 16th. Queen 10, that's killer against Queen 8. That's a heartbreaker there. But he's not out of it yet. He's got a couple of blinds behind, and that keeps him in the money. So we go 8, Queen 4. I am having trouble keeping an even keel, chat. I'm having trouble keeping it together. This is the furthest I've ever been in a tournament in my life. In the top, basically 10%. I'm having trouble keeping an even keel. I will say that. We're 8th of 203 right now. I'm trying to not pay attention to it too much. And just play the game, play to the best of my ability, and let the chips fall where they may, literally. King Jack, we have to play that. King Jack off. Not a great look, but kind of stacked up at this table. We can make some weird calls. Okay, so he's going to go all in. I think we got to give it to him, chat. I think we got to give it to him. He had ace queen. He had to have ace. He wasn't going in with anything but an ace there. So I think we had to give it to him. We're still 19 out of 179. Jack Deuce is not doing us any favors. We lost a big blind because we're on the big blind. We got it back because we won because nobody won. Uh, People are dropping like flies. We're down to 176, chat. We're not playing King 8 off from the small blinds. We have somebody here with half stacks. And we have one that has 3 stacks. That is in my home state. I will say that. I won't say where I live in Florida, but I do live in Florida. Say that. King Ace ends up there. Kind of a heartbreaker for everybody else, but King Ace ends up there. 7 deuce suited. Again, not doing us any favors. We're getting to where we're going to need to stack somebody again. That's where we're at. We kind of need to stack somebody again. Sucks. I think he's just going after the blinds to keep him alive for turn. Another orbit. And he gets them, which is great for him. Bad for Dabs. 410. Again, not doing us any favors, chat. We're 22 out of 150. We need to stack. We need to pull 2 stacks at this table. I'm going to be honest. We need to pull 2 stacks at this table. We need to take Florida special stack 100% because it's going to basically double us up. We need his stack to stay alive and get to where we want to get to in the tournament. We need to take Florida special stack. Would love to take everyone's stack. Like go full all in with like we have in the nuts, kings, jacks, kings, queens, aces, not jacks. I was looking at jacks because he just up with jacks. 8-4 again, not doing us any favors, chat, and we can't afford to bluff here because again we have now after me is stacked above us at this table, which is horrifying this late in the tourney. He's stacked above us. Again, I'm not going to get mad with whatever happens. Ace, queen, ace, jack, that is a... Oh, damn it. Okay, if the king fell there, that would have been... Good game, him. He got up there. Ace 9, cut off. I think we have to play this. I don't think we're going to get a better hand before our blinds get 8 up. You have the bigger stack in, which is horrifying. He's one of the that can put us in a decision for the game. We would love to see there's an ace, so we are super excited about that. We kind of want to keep him on the line, so let's bet small. And it doesn't matter, because, which makes us big stack, brings us up to 11 of 126. We're right where we want to be. We would love to have something other than Jack 7 there. In under the gun, but we don't, can't, and it my heart's hammering, chat. Online poker is harder than in-person poker, and I have never been this high in person. That sounds like drug talk, but it's not. I've never been this far in a tournament, and that's lovely. We have to wait, and we get put on a table where damn near everybody stacks us. This is brutal. This looks like our final table, chat. I'm gonna be honest. 14 of 118, but this looks like our final table. This looks like we're gonna get put to a decision a lot, and one of those decisions is 2 ace kings to king queen. If they 4, I would say if they 4 flush here and this guy picks it up because of that fade, that would have been the most ruler in the fucking world. For 15th of 110, chat. If we leave right now, what are we at? If we leave right now, um, we get 79. We get 0.79 chips. We're in the money. We can make something happen. King of Miami. Apparently, we have a lot of Floridians today. A6, 8, 8. We can't afford to limp it in, guys. We gotta go. We gotta put it in, and if we get raised, which we did, this guy is just going all in. Kinda every time. He's just martingaling, but then again, he's got Ace King. This is the second or third hand I've seen him have Ace King, and he picks up with two pairs. 26 out of 101 now, chat. We have Ace 9 suited. We're going to go with 4 big blinds here, which is our stack. We're going to go all in with Ace 9. That's what we're going to do, chat. And he's got Ace Queen. That's a killer. If we can get a flush, can we have a flush, please? No. Nope. That's it, chat. That's all it is. That's all we wrote. 101. 101, guys. 97. Uh, 0.8 chips. We're in the money. I'm not mad. We got put all in with Ace 9. We played for an hour. I'm not mad, Cat. I'm not mad. We were the top 100 out of almost 2,000 people, Cat. I'm almost crying, but I'm almost crying out of joy as much as out of